I myself had led several delegations to the National Party chairman with some of these members, you just said, in the group, to complain about the manner the congresses were being organized. So we were doing this being mindful of the fact that the presidential candidate of the PDP is an indigene of Adamawa State, a man who at one time won the governorship election of the state before he migrated to become the vice president of the country. So it is not therefore surprising that the president didn't win, but he didn't lose either, because the margin was very small. And it is thanks to the combined efforts of these people you have mentioned that we were able to reduce the margin to what you could call almost insignificant level. Part of what led to this outcome was a historical position that the government of Bindo had on several occasions publicly declared that their government was a government of Atiku. In the Bindo's government, there were about 7 serving commissioners who were very close to Atiku, including his own daughter. Without regard to their merits as qualified indigenes, but I mean, their political inclinations in normal politics would disqualify them from participating in an APC government. But the governor didn't think so. You see, in a democracy of our type, and I think the person that got this very, very well was the president, who felt that, who admonished the voters to vote for candidates of their choice. At 63 years old, in a country like Nigeria with about 90 political parties, I'm not afraid of pitching my tent with any political party. I mean, if, as a person, as an individual, if by chance or by mistake somebody gets the APC ticket and decides not to follow the APC manifesto and decides not to do some developmental goals in line with the APC constitution, in line with the APC manifesto, I don't think it makes sense for my state to continue to be a state of underdevelopment. Instead, it's a state of penury. So I can continue to support somebody just because he says we're in the same political party. It's not religion. Now, I'm not a senator. I don't have votes in the National Assembly. I believe majority of the senators in this 9th Assembly are people that are matured, grandparents, experienced in politics, and have learned their lessons from what happened in 2015. And my expectation is that they will try to avoid those pitfalls and they choose leaders that are APC in nature, APC in party, APC in conviction, and committed to the manifesto of the party and committed to support of the government to succeed a government in which they are a part. Because the National Assembly is part of the government. Getting the nomination of the party to contest election is a completely different ballgame from the general election, because the electorate have their own minds and they have their own PVC card, and it is not colony owned. It's one man, one PVC, and one vote. Indeed, I don't see why even if it is in the north, I don't see why somebody from if we say the Northwest has produced a presidential candidate, yes. The Southwest had produced one.
Okay.
I don't see why the North Central
cannot produce,
or the Northeast cannot produce. Just as South-South, South-East, Southwest, and even Northwest can still produce. The Constitution didn't say it's prohibited. Personal to me, their complaint is genuine, but their basis is defective. Those who deliver the votes are entitled more to rewards of their votes. Those who deliver few votes are still entitled to, but in principle, the minimum constitutional requirements.